left.
Right, that's up there.
Good morning, Lee.
Hello, I'm 30 seconds.
Hello.
I'm streaming. That's very lovely indeed. Why is that? Hold on.
It's not as lovely as Ben's stream.
Shut up. All I'm going to say. I've got a bit of a migraine coming on today. Not nice. It's not nice.
I just tried listening to my own microphone. It doesn't sound echoey at all.
It stopped for some reason. It was echoing back from Brian or someone else. It was a 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to start your week off right. Rise, mother truckers, for the Dirty Boxers Show Sunday service.
Hey! Ahoy, hoy. And a doobly-doo.
Doodly-doo.
And welcome to the Dirty Boxers Sunday service. With my lovely humble face of a Reverend Lee Brown, Esquire, CBE. Shut up, there's people and stuff.
CB.
I'm trying to do stuff. My extraordinarily glorious face is humble today. Also, with me, obviously, is some sort of talking hawking. Hello, Tori. How are you? I'll ask now.
That's very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless his little cotton socks. We've also got a Bean, who is a British redneck. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
I'm here.
He's so proud of himself. We've also got a bigger old man, Brian.
I made it.
You made it?
Yes, you do.
What's wrong with what's wrong with what do you mean made it?
I made it. I made it to the stream.
I know.
You made it. You make it sound as if like there was a question, there was a problem, there was
Yeah.
What was it?
There have been many problems.
Well, you are one, but I mean, like, what? Why?
No.
What? How? Shut up, you. What? Why? What? What's the problem? I'm confused. Why there was a problem?
The problem was I was really keen to download this game, and I was like, I'm gonna have to limit the speed so I make sure I keep my my audio, non-bitty.
Oh, it's him. It's him pirating again, ladies and gentlemen. Pirates.
No,
arr.
I'm downloading it through Steam.
Arr, me hearty.
Arr.
Arr, piracy. Arr. It's fine.
Arr.
It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm having a fun time. Where's my wallet? Oh, my wallet's next door. Bugger.
Next door?
Yeah, it's next door. I'm here and it's there, and I'm there and it's here. Why? Basically, it's always the way. Have you always noticed? It's always the way when I'm planning to use something. It's then when I realise the transaction hasn't gone through for some reason. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just
Too soon.
Too soon, and I'm flapping
Not
away.
soon enough.
I'm flapping away here while I'm just trying to, just complete the purchase. Just click a button, click the purchase thing, right? Complete it, and then it will work again, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm sitting here like a right old melon, clicking an orange button, going complete purchase. So I'm clicking it, and it's like, nah.
Did the purchase get completed?
No.
Oh.
There was a problem.
It is your fault.
It is
Your
not.
fault.
It is not.
Your
Frightfully
fault.
annoying.
There's a problem with you. Can you please verify your payment information and use an alternative? No. Why? I'm using the same. This could be the reason why it wasn't paid. I think I've realised this could be this because it's like all of a sudden going.
We found the problem.
This is why we cannot have nice things.
This is why. Let me just type in. I'm going to use PayPal because I can remember that. And then they get. You know why? Because they get charged more per transaction.
Good.
Right, they get paid like 3.5% or something, whatever PayPal charges, right? And because they're annoying me, I'm now going to ensure that they ensue a higher priced transaction.
Maybe this is not for the waffles.
Devilish.
This is awful. This is why. This is right. So
I hope Lee.
That
what? Oh,
escalated.
look at Brian. He knows something. He follows me on Instagram. He wants to know about the waffles. Go on, Brian. Tell me about waffles.
Because you know how much I love food and everything. Well, most look, whatever. How were the caramel waffles anyway? They tasty. It sounded like it really good.
I don't know. I don't know if I like them. I don't.
Wait a minute.
I actually
You
do.
had them. I'm asking because you posted about them. I'm just curious. Did you taste them? Did you like?
Oh yeah, I do like them. Basically, what happened? I've got this mincing fairy of a friend, right?
Fuzzy gay.
Fuzzy
apparently.
gay,
Yeah,
exactly.
Fuzzy gay.
He's a
Obviously missing fairy, of course. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it.
he's a
Name like-
basically. You hear about. I've learned this. Wow. All right,
Wow.
all right, Tori.
Is that a didgeridoo?
Tori, stop.
Dude. Jory.
Stop trying to mate. Tori, there's a connection fault there, matey. Stop trying to. Thank you.
I thought he was trying to get in good with some of the native people over in Australia.
I thought it for a second there. I thought it was your mating call for a second there, Ben, and then I'm so glad it wasn't. So does that mean that I've paid now? Sign in, payment. I've done that. Authorize on PayPal.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna pay 87 times. I better not.
Just pay once.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that nice? I've already logged into right. Your transaction. What? It's PayPal that's down.
PayPal's down? Since when
Possible.
is PayPal down?
Well, it's just popped
Half
back
the time
going.
they're down.
Cannot,
What are
you
you
know.
talking about?
PayPal. Look. It's not my problem. I'm trying to go through this stupid kind of glorified WooCommerce exchange here, pay my little monies, which I'm like, pay them then.
Well, maybe, or it could be WooCommerce side potentially. That's true.
And now it's not gonna do it. And now my wallet is like on the other. I don't know where my wallet is actually. Somewhere in the house. Not here.
That escalated.
So
Yes, it did.
So it's don't behave.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, we do have time for that.
We have much time. Look at him. He's been slotting up some extras there. That's very nice. Right. So basically, I've
So the
That's
waffles.
very interesting.
so
That's
basically-
why
is
Lee
very
pays me the big bucks.
exactly. So
Yes, yes.
it's not a waffle. That's the stupid thing. It's not.
Looks like these are like crisps. Not exactly crisp. It looks very thin, actually, right?
They've basically got a layer of caramel in the middle, and they've got
in
like
the middle.
Man
okay.
in the middle.
cakes.
and then they've got like, you know, that horrible kind of I don't know, foul stuff. I hate them. Traditionally, I despise these. So basically, they're like that. You know those pink waffle ones that you can get on like a selection box of different
Yeah.
biscuits and stuff, right? Well,
You're talking about like this already pre-made waffles that you get like down at the store. You're talking about, right? Yeah.
yeah, they're like for parties, and they're like rubbish, and they're like
Okay.
they're dry and they're horrible.
Eggos. I think of Eggos. Do you like Eggos?
I don't know. But yeah, it's
You don't know
like
oh God, you don't know what Eggos are?
I don't know.
EGGOs? Eggos? They're like
talking.
waffles, but
Never heard of him.
exactly. Well, so basically, hold on. Let me just show them on the stream. So basically, they're like this, right? It's kind of like that, but it's not as thick. It's very thin. So basically, they're like the pink ones, and then what they seem to have been doing is like dipping those directly into molten caramel, and then sticking just two wafers, because they're wafer thin, together to make a sandwich where you have like a layer of caramel in the middle to make it so it's right old fattiness. But yeah, the mincer, Steve, he introduced me to these. He had them on. We're around his house, right? This is a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, actually. Think about it. We're around his ass, right? Careful, Ben. We're at his ass, right? And
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah. And we're in his living room, and we're sitting there and watching some stuff. He was the one who. This was the fateful day where he got me hooked into that bloody mincing fairy of the what was it? The RuPaul kind of drag race thing. This is where it started. Awful thing. So basically, he's there.
Did you catch the gay, Lee?
No, I didn't touch him.
Oh. Okay.
That's how it's like committed, in it. No, not committed. What's the word I'm looking for? Transferred. Catched. You got to rub your sticks together or something. I know. Yeah, I ain't done that. No, I'm clever. Or frigid. One of the way of putting it. Anyway, the point is, there is a point. The point is that I realised I can't see the chat room. Also, the point is that'll be rectified.
I don't know. Don't like it.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. So basically, we're around there, and we've got like some snacks and things, and they're on the living room like table. And in his humble abode, there wasn't enough space on the table, so they just continued, sprawling onto the buffet, not to be confused of the resident puff. Completely different. Don't get confused, right? And they were like the only thing on the buffet. We know what a buffet is, right? We're not gonna like go. we all know. We're all Ben. You know what a buffet is, right?
I have no idea.
That's correct. It's a French pufter. Yeah. So basically,
okay.
Right. So there was that over there. Oh no, I really shouldn't have.
Perhaps that was the time when you should have used better judgment.
Could have been. Could have been. It was a slippery floor. What could I say? Oh no, Marty's over there. Crap.
Hey, Morty.
Oh, don't encourage. Shut up. Right. So basically,
Hello.
yeah, whatever. Blah blah.
Gotta
blah.
wonder where Laz is going to show up either.
So yeah, on that, just
Who
so
is
that I
this
could.
worker?
I don't know. Sorry, which one are we talking about? So basically, we're over there, and the only thing on the buffet is these caramel waffle things, and I'm like, what the hell's that? And like, well, he's basically going, well, because that's what.
Sounds boring.
No, that sounds gay. It's slightly different. Well, very exciting.
That is Suroteke.
Well, exactly. So basically, it's like, well, then, basically, I found them in Aldi, and I was like, really? You found them in the German place? And yeah, it was very nice. It doesn't come across as a German-made, nourishing piece of tat. But no,
it does say Robin.
To enter in code bang bang for 10% off at point of purchase.
God, look at him. He's overexcited now with his little buttons. Anyway, so basically what happened is this. So, because you can get them in Lidl or Aldi, it seems. That seems to be the only places you can buy them around here in the United Kingdom. So you could be able to buy them in the Americano place, you fatty fats. And other places as well. So, go and try them yourself. They're in a tube. Go and see the photo. That's what Instagram's for.
So these if they look kind of, if they're like that kind of tasting, it's more like a sugary snack versus what the Eggos or kind of typical waffles can be more fluffy, right?
Yeah, I don't like them.
I put it in the chat room by our Discord anyway. So
yeah. So basically, what the point is this. The point is very simple. Traditional waffles are just a waste, Ben.
Actually, I love waffles.
No, yeah, you
great.
would.
There's nooks and crannies. So you can actually put the butter in, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And you pour the milk, the undermilk, the syrup over it, of course, and it's just like, ooh, good stuff.
You wonder why they've got a weight problem in America, don't you, Ben? It's like
the point
really.
Is, Lee was correct.
Like they don't have a weight problem.
Really?
Seriously, have you seen the women in the UK? Seriously?
Try not to. It's easier that way.
I hope so.
No, it's very simple. It's just I just don't understand why can't they just stick with the waffle? Not the waffles, the pancakes. The pancakes are fine. Just a very almost like a crepe. That would be lovely. That would be very. But no, they're gonna make it extra large and have 95 of them stacked with butter melted everywhere, so you can feel.
Want someone please think of the children?
Exactly.
But no, we don't need to think of the children. We think of them in basically. That's what we have to think about.
So yes, hold on. Marty is telling us something riveting. You might want to sit down for this, Ben.
Yes.
Oh, I am sitting down.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well,
I do have time for that.
It caught my eye. So basically, Marty's telling us that there's an Aldi down his street. I know, riveting.
True. There's an Aldi down my street too.
I tell me
Is
about
that riveting?
Wow, just very exciting.
This is why we cannot have nice things.
This is why. So
and I have a Molly Stones
Bloody-
down the street from me as well. So
no,
there you
still
go.
no one caring.
Bloody Aldi.
Oh,
People do care.
no one cares. No one cares. So basically, you'll find them in your biscuit aisle.
Biscuit.
If you want to try these caramel waffles, they were from, they were from Aldi. Yeah, no, Lidl. One of the
Robinson Hill basically is the brand apparently.
Well, the point is
That's very interesting.
the point is
It is very interesting.
the Aldi and the Lidl are technically the same company. So it's like there's two versions of Aldi, and Lidl are all the same company up high. So it should be an all. But
The point is, Lee was correct.
yeah, exactly. I just thought I'd just pause there for a second, just like, yeah. Do you hear that? Exactly. Thank you, Tori Hawkin. Very lovely, dude. I had the fortune / misfortune, probably more the latter. I've had MCS texting me this week. I don't know what's going on with him. This is very weird. It's very.
He has your phone number.
No, well, via Facebook. I do have limits. Well, how's he going to afford an international text message? Shut up.
You said text.
Well, it's all the same, isn't it? It's all text, really.
What did you do wrong?
I don't know. I really don't know. I obviously done something wrong in life that's caught his eye. He is, I believe, number. We must be into digital numbers. Yeah, we're into digital numbers now, Ben. Of the amount of people who are gullible enough to be part of my religion. He's signed up as well. He's very lovely. Can't get rid of some people. So that was just a little update of oneology there, Ben. Just don't know if you noticed that. While researching, however, Ben, I've come up with the reason why I'm bringing this up is
Does he have a video that needs to be commented on?
I think so. I believe so. That's right. He's sucking up. So I've got a problem with your God, Ben. I've been doing some research, Brian. This is the reason why.
Oh
yes. I've been scullery. No, not scullerying. It's not scullery. What is it? Scholaring. I've been scholaring. That's the word, not scolouring. One's
scouring.
Or scouring.
No, that's just a scrubber. No, I've been.
Well, no, I'm just saying. But that's just usually what people are doing when they're looking for information. Maybe they're scouring the books or something like that.
Scouring, maybe not scouring. Yeah. Anyway, not
scouring.
scullering. Not scullery.
You mean scurrying?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I don't know.
It's a question. Look, stop being racist to Tory Hawkin. Leave him alone.
The point is, Lee was correct.
Exactly. So basically,
what?
Lee is usually correct.
I am. Thank you. So basically, the point is, yes.
I'm going to need you to get down from that table to continue this conversation.
It's fine. I know you're in charge of like health and safety, but I've got a high vis vest on, so it should be fine. You can see me. It's fine.
You're a high vis hero, are you?
It seems so. They're white clean.
I don't see your hard hat on. I don't see the hard hat on, and I don't see the.
Hey. Smoke weed every day.
Stop looking that close. Brian, stop looking. Dirty perv. Right, so basically, the point is that not to be confused with a scullery, and I don't want, like some like formal pantry area. No, not that. No, I've been scholarying. I've been going through books and things. That's probably the reason why I've got a migraine coming on. That plus talking to these morons. So basically, yes. So I've decided that your God is broken, Ben, from all this research and information.
Of course, his God's
broken. This is very awkward. Ben, can you put a complaint in for me, please?
Maybe.
You don't sound very committal on this.
I'm not.
Why not? Why? What's wrong with this?
Oh, it's just my nature.
What, the lack of committing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me something I don't know, Ben. But yeah. So basically, what I've decided is that the thing is this, and it's throughout history. is I've decided that basically, the Christian and the Prophet Mo, all them lot, and all that. Basically, if it doesn't matter if it's the same God or not, because they're all trying to blur them all together at the moment. But basically, it's a broken God. It's not. They're, Soros, blah blah, one religion, world religion.
Oh,
blah,
right.
blah, crap.
Yeah,
That's why you're getting all this kind of rubbish about all this.
Lee,
I was in the middle of a sentence. What?
We call it the religion of cuck, anyways. That's exactly what's going on. So go ahead, yes.
Ben, I would take that personally if I was you. That's very, very...
What?
I don't know.
I'm not
like
of the religion of Soros.
Well, where's the difference these days?
Perhaps that was the time when you should have used better judgment.
Yeah, Ben. Jeez.
I already did. I'm not...
Hands where we can see them, please, Ben.
Yes, Ben.
He's got a slippery keyboard today. Notice that. He's got push to talk and his button slipped.
Oh, did I not come through all the way?
Yeah. And that's not the first time he said that.
I can't remember what I said now.
That's why he pays me the big bucks.
Exactly.
Don't forget the quick save.
You'll have to watch my stream to find out what I said.
Nah, I can't be bothered. So basically,
don't forget the quick save, look, Ben.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So basically, where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, while researching and like reading books and other things, I've come to the conclusion that the whole thing about Christianity and the Muslims and stuff, like if they're trying to blend them together into the one God and stuff and like blah blah blah, it's a huge contradiction. And so it's like, surely that if it's a huge contradiction, it makes no sense why these industries exist. It's basically my premise. Well, basically they go, well,
what industries?
The religious industries of what they've. Did you know? Here you go. I learned something today.
Did you?
Last night, just before I went to bed. I learned. I did. I was shocked. I had to sit down.
Was this anything about this Anne Machon?
What are you on about? What?
Talking about outside. You did a tweet the other day, basically about the intelligence officer. Apparently, she is receiving all these different same channels, basically about.
We're still on. No. We're still on churches, right? How have you jumped to like Russians being poisoned? I don't.
Okay.
I don't see the connection. So basically, sorry about that. So basically, I was tweeting, like I was basically looking around for just clarification of my basic premise, i.e., Christianity and Muslimism and other like one God religions are broken, Ben. That's my premise. That's why we're starting oneology. It's very simple. And the reason why they're broken is because they are a contradiction to themselves throughout history. Primarily, it's like, oh, do not kill, don't do this. However, all this stuff is done in the name of God as well. Stoning people, cutting heads off. The Christian Crusades, the Templar, blah blah blah. All these different variations of stuff. It's they're bloodthirsty. So.
You mean like sort of wars in general?
Just general, yeah. So in the name of
I don't know. Don't like it.
I mean, violence is a solution to a problem essentially.
No, it's not.
It is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's just at some point a crime must be punished with violence.
No, that's true.
No, so not if it's based on
slap him and shut him up, please.
I can't reach. So basically, no, it can't because it's a contradiction in because I was reading. So I can't. I want to that's why I'm googling at the moment because my mind is hurting, and so I having this conversation mainly. But basically, the scenario is that there was I know this is Catholic elements. Basically, they were trying to find the nasties in a particular town, and this is kind of like quite early on. And they're
My
like,
nipples are hard just thinking about it.
I know. So they're like, so they're basically, and it's documented everywhere. I just wish I had the information in front of me to show you. And they were basically going, oh, we know the nasty people are in that town, mingling in with the, Catholicism type people in there as well. And so basically,
won't someone please think of the children?
and so the Popey basically
Again,
went,
let's think
well,
about the men, not the children, please.
so
Okay.
so basically the Popey went, well, the ones who've obviously done the right stuff and like Catholics and stuff like that, they should be fine. Cull the whole town. So they did. They just culled the whole town. It's like, well, how's that saving lives and souls and stuff? It's like, oh, God will make do. God will understand which ones are are good and which ones are not. Just kill them all. How? No.
Okay.
If you're a follower, if you are the Popey, then that's not good. That's not a good. That's not good premise.
Killing everyone in a town doesn't sound too good. No.
That's not good. So
Perhaps that was the time when you should have used better judgment.
well, yes, I
mean, I didn't kill those people.
you sound very
I've never,
committed. to
I've
that.
never killed anyone.
Wow.
Wow.
That
Wow.
escalated.
Oh, you're such a pussy, Ben. So basically,
Oh, who have you killed
oh,
recently?
who
Lee?
haven't I? Oh dear. Where do I start? So yeah, I.
Maybe the person that told you should watch Drag Race. Basically, maybe that's the person's story.
No, I do like, but they were
Too soon?
too soon. So basically, I'll tell you what. Last week that was an crazy situation. Even I was shocked. I was like, oh, I know, dear listener, I know. Yeah, it should have won. Ridiculous. Anyway, so basically, sorry, it's maybe RuPaul All Stars are on currently right now, Ben. I hear
Are they?
allegedly.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to take a break from the show
Oh,
to watch them?
well, I haven't seen this week's episode, so maybe if you wouldn't mind. But also, what's
We'll hold the fort.
however, what I got. That's not the only thing you're holding. Basically, I tell you something that talking about gay TV. Queer Eye is back on Netflix now, and it's awful. That's like I watched that, and there's a particular he's in charge of grooming or something like. He's got long hair in it. He basically single-handedly is like sending back stereotypes at least 20, 30 years. Just for his presence on the show. I watched like 10 minutes of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. That's awful. I feel offended just by near Netflix right now. It's just like, how has this been commissioned? Crazy. He's like proper camp. He's got a row of crooked tents. He's like proper. He's proper like, hang out, you like, and it's like everyone
That
else
sounds
is
like you.
how frightfully dare you. Frightfully dare you. I'm talking about professional Willy Woofers here for a second. Gobble gobble.
Ah.
Yeah. So basically,
No amateur hour here.
no, proper. Professionalism, if you please.
Right.
So yeah,
I see.
for example, I have no hair products anywhere near.
Card carriers.
Exactly, the proper
Ah.
one. Yeah. So basically, they're there, and like, there's 5 of them, right? And there's 5 of them, but one of them particularly is the one that's pushing back everything in the last 20, 30 years of all this progressiveness and movement, and like, just for being
That can
on
be
it.
a good thing.
How's it a good thing? If we're all equal, sort of thing, fair enough. But I mean,
No, we're
like,
not. That's the point.
Yes, it's no. What? My. George, please. Okay, George, close your dressing gown, you dirty perv. 9. George, please, I'm not interested. Stop slapping yourself. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is escalated frightfully quickly.
Wow.
Really? Are you allowed to do that, George? Anyway, the point is,
I don't know. Don't like it.
Don't like it. No. So basically, I just
It's your fault.
So I don't. So we've agreed that Queer Eye is crap. Don't watch it. Seriously, don't watch it. It's just offensive. I'm surprised it's been allowed on Netflix at all, to be honest with you. But RuPaul is pretty good. The only reason RuPaul's pretty, yes, he's a mincer. Yes, he's a bit like hairy fairy, but it's not an act. It's naturally his mannerisms. So that's okay. This one camps it up like anything on like the Queer Eye. It's just I'm honestly surprised like there isn't like I don't even know any kind of like spearheading of like gay rights or like that. Them lot, you know, Peter for gays. I'm surprised them lot haven't like written in angrily going, "How dare you, frightfully naughty!" Blah, 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 blah.
Peter for gays.
You know the sort of ones. They are angry about everything, animal rights and stuff. Oh my god, a fly was like slapped down by Obama. Oh no, that's awful. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Them lot.
True.
Exactly. So Peter for gays. So I'm shocked. Them lot haven't like written out going, oh my god, this is like push back progressivism.
People for the ethical treatment of fairies.
But there's exactly so.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
It does sound very. See, even Ben's excited by it. Pervert. So basically, that's why.
Wait, don't furries get treated equally already? Because they're just like people, right?
Exactly, but I mean, like, there's a
But they're not real people. That's the point, right?
How's that? How is that even the point? Shut up, Brian. Right. So basically, just shut up. So basically, this is the reason why Ben, your god's broken. And is you know, naughty.
Actually, his god eventually.
It is your fault. Your fault.
I
Your fault.
didn't quite catch the reason there.
Oh, you listening?
I mean, the reason you said was that someone died or people died, basically. Right?
Not only people dying.
Rotate lock.
You know,
rotate.
All of it, Erebus, right? But
Thanks for
we all
listening.
But also, more importantly, it's supposedly in the name of God. You know, World War I, World War II, name of God, God, blah blah blah. No. If God was, you know, if God is supposed to be lovely, like huggable, there shouldn't be any wars.
I don't know if he is really.
No, it's very simple.
Hey.
What?
Smoke weed every day.
Wrong God, bro.
I honestly don't think God is that huggable.
Well, it's big old bushy beard, which is basically the big old bushy beard mantra. You know, with the same, like the Santa Claus sort of like the same look, right? That all comes from and Father Time comes from one particular image of a god from the Greeks that's just been used over and over and over again. Yeah. I've been doing my research. Shut up. So basically,
I know this. Yeah.
Go on. What's the name of the god? Because I can't remember.
Oh, it's probably Zeus.
No, it's not.
Isn't he the one with the beard? Okay. It's like Greek god number one, isn't he?
Where did Father Time come from? Because if I say where did God come from, I'm going to get like ridiculous.
The one with the beard.
Yes, exactly. Where are we? Fountain of Time. Here we go. Detail of Father God. Yeah. Thanks for showing a picture, like a sculpture of Father God. That's not Father God. Father Time. Blah 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 blah. Right. Not helping. This is not helped at all. This is a stupid endeavor. I am. Is it Kronos? Is that it? Hold on. Kronos. Greek. Yes. Chronos. Kronos or a US.
That does sound like a time god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
At this time, I would like to thank everyone for the cards and flowers and letters of support. Your overwhelming generosity empowers me through these difficult days.
Shut up.
You're welcome, Tori.
And prayers are as the very wind underneath my wings, imploring me to soar higher and higher through the stratosphere.
Are you practicing for the next Oscars or something, Tori? What the hell, man? So basically, Father Time is where you get the same symbol of the big old bushy beard and that sort of. Anyway, the point is, right, is if you've got a commandment that's particularly do not kill, right, then you can't have in the name of God we're gonna slaughter everybody. It's a contradiction. And to encourage it, and then to go to, obviously the Catholicism, go into bed with Hitler. Not physically, that was a metaphor, just for people who are stupid. Or maybe they did get physically. I don't know. Who am I to judge? But generally speaking, and that's the craziness of it. And that's the reason why Ben's God is broken. Sorry, Ben. I don't want to be a bastard or anything. That's the main reason why.
Really?
Yeah.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
I just not this time anyway. So, but yeah,
For once.
for once, because you do enjoy baby Jesus and the fashionable good Jesus and your candelabra. So
I don't think I've ever even seen a candelabra, whatever that is.
you're such a bad Jew. Anyway, the point. What a bad Jew. Bad Jew. Wag a finger.
Yeah, question: have you seen a dreidel? Is the question also?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Okay,
but
good.
it was on South Park.
Okay.
Cool story, bro.
I was talking about in real life, anyways. A different story.
Yeah, he doesn't see much wood
I haven't
down
actually
there.
seen one in real life.
Wow.
There's loads of wood down here.
Yeah. So anyway, basically, the one I've
All the
learned.
trees are made of wood down here.
Yeah, the trees.
Really?
Yeah, it's very
They're not
exciting.
fake?
Wow, look at him. Look,
No,
so
they're not
proud.
fake.
He's so proud. So proud of himself. Oh, my button is over there. There we go. There we are. Have you and MCS been licking windows recently together or something?
I don't think
Windows.
I've participated in a group activity with MCS ever.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It sounds like he's in court. I haven't partaked in anything. How dare you?
Cool story, bro.
Yes. So basically, I've been researching, this week, and it's probably the reason why I've got a migraine going and stuff like that. How much? And this is a guessing game, Brian. The fun is in the guess. Look at him; he's poised, ready for Google search. There, it's a cheat.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. How much per year?
My nipples are hard just thinking about it.
How much? Okay. How much does the Church of England make? Now that's the question. The Church of England, not the Church of British rednecks. Not to get confused, Ben. Church of England,
Okay.
the one set up by Henry
Apparently,
VIII.
it's bigger than McDonald's, basically, or Starbucks.
It is. Look at it.
There is
That's
no
the-
excuse
that's
for
the,
using that type of language.
That's rude, isn't it? Yeah. So just
That's the Anglicans, yeah?
I think they're
2.5.
Yeah.
Well, 1.37 billion, basically, they're saying currently.
What a
Wait,
cheat. See,
1.47. I'm sorry, 1.41. Tops fast food giants' earnings of 1.37 billion, and 3 times higher than coffee chain, which would be Starbucks, I assume.
I don't know. Don't like
see,
it.
I don't. Yeah, I do like it actually.
it's amazing. It really is. Amazing.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I was asking you.
You did ask, but you asked. He asked me, and I wanted to give him the answer.
No,
so.
you didn't have to give me the answer. The whole point, like I said clearly, it was
Thanks for listening.
was the fun is in the guessing, because I was hoping to go to Ben and he would guess too. You see, a number, and then we can all discuss after when we tell you the number.
This is why we cannot have nice things.
This is why.
We
exactly.
can have nice things, but
So
basically
the Church of England brings in almost £1 billion, which is
over
not-
1 billion pounds.
over
apparently.
£1 billion a year,
That's shocking.
and has a portfolio, an investment portfolio.
Well, I
of,
hope they would. Jesus, if you have that kind of money, basically, you want to have some sort of
Of-
strategy. It is.
of halfway through a sentence there, Ben. I was halfway. I'm barely breathing. Of 5.5 billion pounds.
Mhm.
To double it if you're in dollar money,
Mhm.
your monopoly money, you double it. And then also, which include so their investment portfolio of 5.5 billion pounds included a payday loan company, which had a huge scandal and still, I'm surprised, exists at the moment. Actually, called Wonga. Exactly.
Yeah, but-
So,
Lee, you do understand if you have a portfolio. I mean, that's kind of the point. You're buying into a portfolio, usually a basket of stocks or a basket of investments.
you. I don't. Hold on. You reckon for 5.5 billion pounds?
Oh my God, who the hell
cares?
They can't have their own people who do their own thing.
No, what I'm saying is, well, maybe not. Actually, you're surprised about that, but honestly, there's skills like any sort of skill. Like you're very good, Lee, at artwork. I can tell.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to go far. That's it. You could stop there. That was fine. I am very good.
Okay, you're very good at many things. Okay,
hear that,
so
Ben?
the point, Lee, is that
I heard nothing.
Shut up, you.
Lee, but I bet you're probably not very good at investing anyways as a skill, right?
Why? It is the devil's work. And as I am now starting my own religion, Brian, it is frowned upon.
Okay. The point basically
I thought only ties were frowned upon.
What?
Oh.
No.
Ties, aren't they frowned upon?
No. Not.
Oh.
Where are we going to get the tax breaks, Ben? No. Shut up.
Lee. The point being is that I'm assuming they just don't have somebody that they would trust with a 1 billion plus, investment they're going to be, or whatever, how much they're investing anyways of that. They'd want to make sure they're professionally managed. And the idea is then you would hire somebody that's what they do. Not like, I mean, I'm sure they probably have people in the church that you got to believe, that actually know how to do these things, like within their, thing. But still, you might just say, well, this is outside company's going to take care of this. And what they choose, I mean, payday loans, maybe they're just trying to diversify, basically, looking for different areas.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, at what point do you kind of like go, well, we are Christian? You see what I mean, though? This is the point, Ben. You see, there's a contradiction and stupidity in it.
You're right, Lee, because you're
and
right.
This is why
okay? Right,
everything.
you're right.
That's why oneology is the only way forward.
I know.
Okay.
But the point, Lee, we understand.
Are you interested? Hold on, Ben. Are you interested to pop across yet? Are you still? Are you
no, not yet. Not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, well, one day. Just especially when you're, still have never seen a dreidel. Bad.
I know. Tell me about it. Shocking.
He hasn't seen a.
So he's Jewish, anyways. Of course, it's a good question.
Dreidel.
So, yeah.
Bad Jew.
So candelabra. Have you seen a candelabra?
No, I don't think so.
Oh wow, jeez,
Ben,
missing out.
The worst gay. Anyway, so
wow, is it really that good? Seeing a
oh, it's amazing. Oh,
okay.
Just being in the presence of it, it's like wow. No, that sounded a bit fake.
That was my Owen Wilson. Wow.
That wasn't.
Wow.
That was
that one was. Wow.
No, that's.
I don't know. I say it different each time, to be honest.
No. That sounded more like a situation where it's like, oh, I'm bored of this. I'll pretend I'm finished. Wow! Bang! Pregnant. Moving on. But yeah, so that's very exciting. Something coming up soon. But we'll keep you posted. But but yeah, I'm intrigued about this whole Russia thing.
That's very interesting.
I know, hating Russians and the poisoning. I'm sure you've heard about this, Ben. That allegedly people have been poisoning others.
Oh wow!
Yes, this does happen in Russia. I understand. This is it's a typical way of killing people.
It's not the first time it's happened either.
Yes. I don't know. Don't like it.
I don't like it either. It's very.
I do like it.
However, we've got a scenario where we. How do we put this nicely? There is a situation where there's some. Released a nerve agent in
right.
And basically the guy particular, and we'll call him Sergey because I think that's his name. I'd never met a Russian named otherwise. And Sergey and his daughter Vorka, and both of those are in intensive care at the moment, doing well allegedly from being poisoned. And there's a situation going on at the moment. Lots of police work and like evidence and things and bobs and stuff. Problems I've got. Two problems. The first problem is and they never show in the pictures that they use on the news. So here is a lovely picture here. So Russian spy. He was an ex-Russian spy, that double agent. That's why everyone's going, well, it's the Russians blatantly. So, and the Russians are going, us? How dare you? That's caught you up over the weeks. news. There you go. So you've got these hazmats, which look like some sort of inbred program with the Teletubbies going on, where they've got all their well-eaten boots on, their breathing apparatus on the back there, and like they're going in to find out what's going on in certain areas where they've been, which is all well and good. And they're looking like, wow.
Someone mentioned my name.
That's no.
Okay.
That was my mating call. So they've been yes. So
This guy's close enough.
It's close enough. So they've got.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
So basically, you've got
That's
these
right.
huge hazmat suits sort of thing. But the problem is that they're going into the most feeble pop-up tent ever. And I'm trying to find a photo of it at the moment.
Look in the chat room.
That's not what I need. Russian poison.
It's in there.
Tent?
Lee.
What?
Lee.
What?
The tents are. Look to the story I posted in the chat room.
There it is.
Look. It's right above where it says.
It's on the wrong
challenge for
computer.
MIT.
Why are
Too
you?
soon?
Hold on for a second. CNN. Oh no! Looks like you're using ad blocker. Yeah, I don't give a crap. CNN, go away.
This
No,
is
no,
why we
it's
cannot have nice things.
This is why exactly. So let me
It's
just.
Lee. It's on the BBC.com news story.
This is Sergei Skripal at a shop
What?
in England.
CNN.
just
What
days
the?
before
What,
he
shut up, CNN.
Ha ha ha, it is your fault. Your fault. Your fault.
You idiot to your website. Your fault. Your fault.
No
Your
wonder
fault,
CNN
your
are so
fault,
desperate.
Your fault.
So let me have a look. So, see, this is the problem, right? If they use it right, see the hazmat there, very lovely. I know. So you've got the hazmat suits there, and then you've got this most feeble, stupid pop-up tent with a big old erection in the middle, and I'm like,
Cool story, bro.
it is, yeah. So I'm thinking to myself, how is this? If it's that bad, where they've got to put up like mate with the Lala or Poe out of the. What is it with everybody? Every news story is like, please support us, please give us money, please, we desperately need money, please. But yeah, anyway, so basically, it's like, how
Maybe they need money.
Well, do their job correctly, and then we'll talk about it. But the point is this, right? On this particular photo, is that you've got you can see how thin that tent is. And then you've got hazard suits like this that you look like a proper pleb that's like the first lot of people going to Mars or something for colonization.
Over.
And you've got the door there of the tent wide open. So if this is a poison, the tent is not going to be doing much to contain the poison. And it's just an observation. Now, this tent could be used to protect the evidence, which is fair enough. I could see that. However, that then begs the question of, if the alleged poison is so dangerous, for them to be looking like plebs on the international news stage like this,
So Lee,
then
why
why?
like you know more than the professionals here, basically trying to clean up the situation?
No, I'm literally thinking to myself, it's like, well, you can't have it both ways. If the poison is this bad, where you have to wear these stupid suits, then
Right.
this tent is not preventing anyone to be still being affected by it.
I don't think they're getting out of the suits inside the tent, Lee. The whole entire idea of the suits protect them.
So where's our protection as the
If the
population?
glove does not fit,
Well,
you must acquit.
your protection is staying away from the air.
No one ever goes near Salisbury, so it's fine. But I mean, like,
Really? Okay.
yeah, it's a crap hole. So basically, I've never been because I hear it's a crap hole. I hear it's a crap hole.
I don't know. Don't like it.
So basically, you've got the
know.
hazmat suits like that, which are millions of pounds, I'm sure, with a tent that has been purchased off Amazon or eBay, and it just doesn't that doesn't make any sense to me. The other thing,
Ben, how many arrows do you have, by the way?
I have a ton of arrows.
Because Marty was asking, I just wanted to find out.
no,
Yeah, no, I already mentioned it on my stream.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
The point is, Lee was correct.
yeah.
Well, I know.
Who's that woman that I tweeted out about? I haven't got my Twitter in front of me. What? Who was it? Anna?
I got the lady's name here, anyways. It was actually, hold on a second here. Annie Machon, Machon.
Macho. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, thank you. Right. So basically, this woman is everywhere. I cannot get away from this bloody woman. You know when there's normally a story, Ben, on the news where they have lots of talking heads and lots of different people, and they like have a panel of people.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Yeah, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
So make your point. I'm going to basically respond.
So the point is this: she is everywhere. I was flicking through the news this in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, and as their official talkie chat person,
404 error, file not found.
All of the news. So you've got BBC News, Sky News, Russian Today, all of them. But you flick through the channel. CNN, I think, used her. I think I got bored. Al Jazeera definitely used her as well. That's where I finally tweeted out.
Sounds boring.
She is everywhere as an ex-intelligence person, a former MI5 person, and she's sitting right opposite in the studios, right opposite the European Commission.
What's in your wallet?
And it's like, how
Money.
How does this work? What is going on here? This is ridiculous. She's everywhere.
Why is she on all these shows anyways? Is that your question?
Yeah, she's
you want
obviously.
the answer?
Well, I know what the answer is. There's no point of actually going down that route. It's just why is it so obvious, Ben? That's what I want to know. Why are they being so obvious?
I do not know.
I know.
Go on in.
Well, simply the fact that she's an actor. I mean, in essence, in the stage of life, anyways,
That's
right?
Not
So
that was not the question. That was not the question. The question is, why are they being so obvious?
Answer the question.
Maybe because this is the only person they can get. Well, they could get other people to do this stuff.
Exactly. There are how many
that's actually a good
MI5?
question.
There's so many former MI5 intelligence people, right? And like just general people in who've got backgrounds of certain things that they can sit and talk on the news about all these different stuff, right?
I mean, what happens in our news media league?
They've
the
got
same
hours
thing
to
happened.
fill. Yeah,
but
they've got hours to fill. And hold on. No, you
Ain't
don't.
nobody got time for that.
You have.
That's exactly the point.
The problem is this: they have no. You're not understanding. Let me try and explain this again. If there was a news
Hawkins
story,
is right. By the way.
No, he's not.
Shut up, Tori.
Thanks for listening.
Shut up, Tori. No, basically, what the scenario is this. Normally, on a news story, especially like, let's make it a blatantly obvious one, like Trump. Okay, something involving Trump, they would have hundreds of people lining up to talk about it, or they've got like a huge address book in Outlook. XP edition, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll use them. And they'll bombard them, and then I'll get them on as talking heads onto the news. Okay, loads of people. A different person every hour on the top of the hour. It's like, fine. That's what normally happens. This is not normal. Having one person on every news channel talking about this sort of thing. And she's the only talking head, the only one. There is no like, oh, here's a specialist, a scientific person who's in charge of, poisons, who can tell us more about what is allegedly being used or something. Oh, no. This woman, everywhere. Now, how is that? One, when did she go to the toilet? That's a long time to sit in that bloody TV studio opposite the European Commission in Brussels.
My favorite talking head is David Byrne.
Well, yeah. But I just mean, it just seems odd to me that it's just one person. And that's not what you answered. That the answer was not that. Why is it one person?
Because again, their Rolodex is only so.
Answer the question.
No, it's not.
That's
it's not that.
No.
If they wanted to do it any other time, and they have any other time, any other terrorist thing, any sort of terrorism-based thing, they have hundreds of people, specialists allegedly, all lining up to be on all the, and they're not. Sometimes, once in a while, if they're like a true expert in their field, once in a while they use the same person, maybe twice, maybe 3 times across different channels, right? Fair enough. However, it's the one same woman. It's the one. So
Neo.
Exactly. Just
Yes.
just yeah. She's aging badly. The point is, I just want to know, why is it the same person? That's all.
Because again,
Why
just
so
like Tori
blatant?
Hawking, just like Tori Hawking said, nobody's got time for that. Exactly right. Maybe it's a question just who is available, who they could pull on, and get in the new studio or into the wherever they're interviewing. Or
So you're telling me, out of 60 million people plus, out of all the specialists in Europe, out of everybody that you could only find one woman to go on as a talking head on all news channels.
Is a question.
On all news channels. And
yeah, exactly.
She's the only one in the country / Europe / the world that can be specializing as a talking head on all news channels all week.
It's a question. These people are lazy. Yeah, don't forget, this is Lee. You're overthinking this, as usual.
No, I'm not overthinking it. I'm just pointing out.
Lee was correct.
I'm pointing out.
The point was, you were correct, Tori Hawking.
No.
Nobody's got time for that.
I'm just very simple. It's very simple.
I'm trying to say.
Why?
The question is,
no.
Who are you going to basically call?
What?
It's like Ghostbusters. You're going to call Anna.
No.
That's who you're going to call.
No.
Answer the question.
So basically, the situation is shut up, Brian. So basically, no, hold on, no. If you're not gonna like play the game, you can't have it both ways, Brian.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. I just want to know, because she's not even publicizing a book. That's the bit that really confuses me. Why she's everywhere. That's the bit that really annoys me. Is that there's no other person they're talking to. Either as a specialist.
I wouldn't be annoyed about it. I just wouldn't look at the news that closely anymore.
Fine. Be ignorant, Brian. Fine. It's just odd that no one else seems to have picked up on it either. That's the other bit that's quite funny. Anyway, thanks Tori Hawking there. Thanks Ben, who's been playing.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
No worries.
And for something, I don't know what you've done. And Brian there as well.
Thank you.
We're just going across to Extra Dirty in a moment, where it's going to get very frightfully naughty. But until then, see you next week. Goodbye.
On air, online, on demand, on the move. DirtyBoxers.net.
My headache is killing me.
And there go my nipples again.
Exactly. Oh dear. I think it's going to be a short.
At this time, I would like to thank everyone for the cards and flowers and letters of support. Your overwhelming generosity empowers me through these difficult days. Your continued support, thoughts, and prayers are as the very wind underneath my wings, imploring me to soar higher and higher through the stratosphere.
Yeah. So where are we? Okay.
Thanks, Tori.
Yeah. Whatever.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Whatever.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you. I'll tell you what.
There is no excuse for using that type of language.
Shut up, for fuck's sake. Right. So basically,
what, English?
Yeah. We are. We're probably going to go a short one this week.
That's
fair enough.
So.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, everyone else is fucking me over. I thought I might as well try and join in as well. Now you're telling me it's wrong.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Don't forget the quick save. Don't forget the quick save.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm doing it.
Okay. Good job in picking the lock.
Be sure to enter in code BANGBANG for 10% off at point of purchase.
What's been going on, Lay?
Just this. What's been going on?
You're a lock picking master, is that right?
What the fuck?
Hold on. He's talking about my game.
Well, stop.
It's a one time I get
No,
to
no,
talk to him when he's live playing his game. It's
That's
fun.
fine. It's okay. Well, you can talk to him in his chat room because allegedly he looks at it.
I do.
No, he doesn't.
So
I do.
So you can talk
Okay.
to him in there about his shitty, cunting little game.
What?
His pathetic excuse
Yeah.
for love. That you can go and play over there and like that. That's fine. But it's just it's neither here
So
nor
Lee,
there.
what's been troubling you?
What's been trouble? Well,
Many things, I'm sure.
many things.
There's always something.
There's not. Shut up. Not always. That's just rude. How
No,
dare
no,
you? No, it's just like I can't really focus today. I've got the migraine coming on. It's just like headache thing. It's just like
Ah, that sucks, man.
yeah, but you know that's why we're going to keep it short today. Just like so I can just
Yeah.
tell you all to fuck off, and then I go back to bed. But until then, what have we got? 15 seconds. No, Marty, I'm not jealous. You cheeky little bastard. So yeah, that's.
Hey, are you looking at my chat room too?
I'm everywhere, Ben.
The Dirty Boxer Show has ended. Warning. The following program is not safe for work. I repeat, the following program is not safe for work. The subject matter discussed will be of a frank and very frank nature. You will be offended. You will be intrigued. And you may be turned on a little bit. The participants are real. Their language is real. Their anger is real. Things are about to get extra dirty.
Beep, beep, beep. Hello, Benny. Welcome to Extra Dirty, all that bollocking good shit. My name's Lee. Hello. That one there's a Ben. Hanya. That one there's a Ben.
Hello.
Hanya. Oh, fuck.
I'm here. I'm here. Hello. Hiya.
You missed your fucking cue because you're flirting with your chat room like an absolute tit.
Why can't I look at my own chat room?
See?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Ben. It's using all your senses. It's very lovely, isn't it? And
I know,
then
you can look at the chat room and listen, basically, right?
yeah, it's very simple. And then we got Tori Hawking, who obviously is
Go
still
fuck yourself.
love you too,
Hey,
babe.
Tori.
Love you too. So is
Who is this wonker?
Wonka? Well, he is a creator of chocolatey things. I hope that helps. And then we've got
Won't someone please think of the children?
again. And then we've got Bigger Dharma O'Brien as well. It's very lovely. So yeah, it's very lovely. We're just going to be a short one today because I'm hurting. So fuck you all. So what? People have been asking lots of stuff, and I think I've got lots of answers. So if anyone wants to, ask me a question, that'd be very, just make it simple. This is what the Yahoo Chamber's doing. It they're like, I'll question and answer if they can't be asked to actually do anything. Fuck it, let's try it. So,
Who's got a question for Lee?
yeah, thanks, guys. That's really helpful. So, yeah. So,
Well, I don't know. Did you post anything else online I could like comment on, basically?
So, but no, because can't be asked. So, yeah,
I
exactly,
don't
that's
remember
the point.
asking you a goddamn thing.
So it's just
Yes.
been a very weird week this week. I've learned lots, and I think that's the reason why my mind is needing a break today. It's like ow. I need time off. So because it's been a very informative week. Lots of insight, lots of information about how Ben's God is broken, and it's been interesting, including where is it? I'll show you. Hold on, let me dibbly do. Where is it? No, not that one. Not that. I've got
How's
to
the
find
dog doing?
I've got to find that. Why do you?
That sounds very, very interesting, Lee.
Put
Please
your-
provide more information that we might absorb.
Put your peanut butter away, you dirty slag. Right, so basically, it's a dog.
That escalated.
Yeah, it does it. I don't know what the dogs do. I'm very bored at the whole concept of a dog. It's like you're keeping shit just that doesn't collect dust as much as like a vase or something. You know what I mean? You know, a throw would have been cuddlier. It doesn't like being cuddled. I've noticed recently.
Oh,
I thought I'd try it.
Cuddling?
No, but I thought I'd try it once just to see if it's like a thing that my dog and I could like partake while watching telly. Didn't like it. It was like, what the fuck? Why are you touching me? What the fuck, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Lee, I'm going to need you to get down from that table to continue this conversation.
And I wasn't even stoned. I don't even know why it was upset. I was like, come on here, mate. Let's have a little snuggle while we're watching RuPaul. And it's like, fuck this shit. And I was like, oh, fine, be like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, some animals just don't like it.
Remember who's feeding you, bitch. It's like, it's very simple. I'm not asking for much. I'm not trying to fuck it or anything. I just want a snuggle occasion. That's all. That's all. And even that was too much. It's like, fuck's sake. So it's now dead because it's starved. But no, it's fine.
It's not dead.
Fair enough.
But it did learn. It did learn a very valuable life lesson. As it died. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's very fine. Don't fuck with me. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
It's interesting because I'd figure you guys would have a pet that would be agreeable with you guys, or you would not keep it around. Usually, that's kind of the whole entire point.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm just
this is
joking.
A bunch of bullshit.
It's just I'm taking it back. I found the receipt. It's good. We're absolutely fine. It's okay. Oh, fuck him over. Yeah, fucking boss. Can't be.
Be sure to enter in code BANGBANG for 10% off at point of purchase.
But one thing I did learn this week was have you ever heard of Gebeki? What was it? Tappy? Gebeki Tappy
There
or
is
something?
no excuse for using that type of language.
Well, I've said it anyway.
Never heard of this.
No,
never heard of this, Lee.
Well, it is it's in Turkey, so it may be bombed soon by the Muslims. Sorry, ISIS. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, exactly. Which is ironic. I can't work out why a lot of things. I've gone down the rabbit hole of discovery recently, Ben. I don't know if you've realized, because I want to make sure that my religion is fucking shit hot. So I'm basically
drink it. Drink the fucking Kool-Aid.
So yeah, Kool-Aid. Let's go back to MCS for a second. MCS was really fucking easy to corrupt. I mean, bring on to the religion and oneology. And basically, it was like, is there going to be Kool-Aid? And I'm like, no, Kool-Aid is banned. It's like, yeah, I'm on board then. It's like,
I have a feeling you would have said yes.
This is why we cannot have nice things.
No, it's more the fact that it's like, well, we've learned where Kool-Aid can lead within a religion, so we've decided no Kool-Aid.
Okay,
it's very simple.
Isn't like Kool-Aid just, I don't know, like fruit juice or something?
Yeah, it's a powder that you mix. What is it? Well, they're not Americans.
I've never drunk it before.
Yeah,
well, you haven't. Wow,
it's shit.
Okay,
it's a cheap piece of shit, like most of American culture. That somehow, because of branding, they still drink. It's like I'm just trying to think. Lucasade used to have like sachets where you kind of mix it with water. And it makes a Lucasade.
I mean, I'm sure I've had like a powdered drink once before.
Yeah, but it's not like powdered milk or something like that. Which
it's just weird.
Well, anyway.
It's just weird. That's what it is. Weird. Like, why don't you just have like a bottle of squash? Why don't
you should not judge a beverage by those who misuse it, else alcohol would be banned.
Very true. But Kool-Aid is still shit. Pre and post Jonestown.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. Fine. But yeah, so the Gillespie K, there's a K in there somewhere. Teppy. I've got it in front of me. Is it Beckley Teppy maybe?
Okay.
It's a stupid name. It's one of these. Basically, it's two things about this whole bullshit. It's the oldest temple in the world, and it fucks up. This is the one reason why I fucking love this. It fucks up all of the bullshit that Buddy Floppy Floppy is scientists and archaeologisty types have been saying for years. It fucks up their whole
America. Fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Line. It fucks it all up. It's like, well, everyone used to come to, they always assume that it's like, oh, well, when people found out about farming and they started settling, that's when religion started. No, this predates this their theory by another 6,000 years or so.
Yeah, I would assume that one would assume though that would be farming that would be the catalyst because people would have more time to be settling in and.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's their theory as well. Yes. Was I should say before this?
Right, obviously.
So this predates.
But of course, when these things come down to it, I do believe that inside of the human species here, we have a desire to. There's a physical, and there's got to be something above what we are, basically, not just the. Just physical being and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think that the reason why I see that being like ingrained within our like system, like our operating system, where you can say, firmware, is because it's across everywhere around the world. You kind of see it, right? It just keeps on popping up. Doesn't matter where it is, right? People have these beliefs, and so it has to be someplace built into us as being human beings, right? To actually have a belief in these things beyond just. Living our daily lives and everything, right?
Well, this is but this is this.
So that's kind of what I'm trying to say is it shouldn't, would make sense to go back to the first humans, anyways. That we're here in essence. They would believe in something,
Well, of course, but
the point is,
they just may not. They just the problem. The difference is that until you got to the farming situation, and maybe tools and other things, you start like looking at. Passing things down and everything. To actually have evidence outside of just the individual would require, I'm sure, farming. You have to like get some level of settlement, right? Does that make sense? What I'm saying, right?
Well, that's what they all thought, and they were wrong.
Because the idea is if you're nomads, you're just nomads. You're just talking amongst each other around, sort of the campfires, but not even like sort of staying in the same place all the time. There's just not going to be anything written any place, right? That's going to be like you can find. Does that make sense?
Put it down. But yeah, so basically the point is this. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's well, to some extent, yeah, I can understand what you're saying, but
I guess I'm
for
this
particular,
trying to find clues about something.
That's fine, but that's
clues are going to be coming from when people settle.
That's
not when just people are just walking around, basically just aimlessly.
No, that's not why I'm bringing it. This is not why we're bringing this. But basically, the reason why we're bringing this up for two reasons. One. People were wrong, and they're still disbelieving it. And it's taken them 20 years or so for them to finally agree that, yes, all right, this is 12,000, 15,000 years BC.
Mm-hmm.
Where, and it's like blown their whole chronology out of what they've... Oh, yeah, okay, the Romans were there, and this was there, and they could only... they were savages until they got to, like, Egypt, where then it was all, like... suddenly, the aliens came down to build the pyramids. Yeah, it's like because we were just savages. We couldn't understand what to do. So because there was no proof that they could build this shit. That's basically what the fucking problem is. And so that's blown all that shit out the water. It's like that's what I like about this.
The point, Lee, is that we know what we know today based upon our life we've lived, right? And things that came before us, right? Are going to be based upon things that we believe to be true, but those things will change, just like our understanding of the universe, right? It's kind of
no. That's not the point.
From the history to the future kind of universe, or how do you want to say it? There are things we think we know, but we are constantly on a road to discovery, right?
That's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point is like if you, it's taken 20 odd years for them to finally accept. Okay, so no, hold on. So you've got they basically what they decided to do was try and discredit the guy. Admittedly, he was German, so yeah, but he like discredit the guy who found this shit. He did, then they They then decided to like go, okay, well
That's the
maybe
phone
some of
number
this
for
right.
you need help, anyways.
And
999.
then he went, okay, well maybe, and it's taken him, and he had to fight for this to come through. Eventually, they went, all right, fine, all right, we agree. Then they weren't as savage as we thought before.
Right.
Maybe they had a little bit of a brain cell between 20,000 of them or something, and that's that kind of shit. So, and then, but this is the problem, which means because of this particular foundation, that what they found here, it pushes back things that they thought were true. So things like Easter Island and the shit there, that pushes that back because they finally gone, okay, if they can do this, the savages that we've been told that they were, the numbskulls that they were, if that can happen, then that pushes that back a bit with data and stuff like that, what we've learned from this in Turkey, then that also pushes back the possibilities of Stonehenge a bit, and that pushes it, and it's fucked them up entirely. Everything they've told you up to now, which basically means science is shit, Ben. It's wrong. All of it.
Okay.
All of it's wrong. And it's their fault. It is the Turkey's fault. The people from the Turk. Yeah. How dare you have a temple? The other thing which is really interesting about this, and this is why I'm bringing it up as well, is that at some point they decided, we're moving on from this temple. And instead of actually physically moving, what they did is bury it and then build a new one on top.
Right.
So what the archaeologists...
Seems excellent idea.
Well, it's quite... Because this is what they were... Everyone kept saying that hill... That hill was sacred. And they were like, okay, let's have a little butchers around then. And then they realized that the whole fucking hill was just one temple above each other. Because they would just get buried and then like another one built on top. It's fucking crazy. It's just like, yeah. I just thought that was impressive. All right, fine, Ben. You tell me something. Go on, you share some shit then. If you're not interested, go on, fucking.
Cool story, bro.
Well, I'm interested.
No, you're not. You're not even partaking in the enjoyment of it. Go on, you fucking.
I am.
No, you're not. You're
Ben's just
fondling
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
playing his game.
He's
Your
playing
game's
his little
going well, it
game.
looks like.
He can't do more than one thing at once.
He's shooting
Thanks
his
for
arrows.
listening.
Go on, then, Ben. What are your thoughts about this? This concept about pushing everything back and realizing that it's actually, most of the stuff that we build our foundations on.
If I may say, Lee, is actually a good topic about pushing things backwards versus forwards.
Exactly. What
Time zone changes today, so.
Oh, that could be the reason why I'm feeling shit. Have I lost
that
it?
could
Have I
be.
lost an hour already?
Not
that
yet.
what it is?
You think you guys change your clocks at a different time, which is annoying.
I think that might. Yeah,
That's what they do. That's how they fuck you.
Yeah, that could be the reason why I'm feeling a bit shit. I don't know. I just didn't sleep very well last night. That's the reason.
What
Yeah, I
a
heard
cozy
about
and
that.
smug con.
Yeah, you guys are March 25th. You guys are March
Are we?
25th anyway.
Still blaming you
Yes,
anyway.
we just changed this weekend or today, and you got to wait until the 25th before you change. So it's always very
Too soon?
Too soon.
Yes, it is too soon because we should wait until the 25th as well, anyways, and follow the OK because
We invented time.
because
We invented time. Yes.
because you invented time
We
and because you have GMT there, GMT 0 or whatever it is,
Yep.
1 or whatever, the Greenwich
Mean
clock
time.
mean time thing.
Yeah.
Very very angry time, anyways. Very mean.
Yes.
we should change the same time. I just think it's
Exactly.
It
All this. See, he's agreeing with me
I
again.
mean,
The brown
This is
nosing
offensive
that's going on.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, shut up, you. The brown nosing that's going on today, Ben, is beautiful. It's just the fact that it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
all this time I've been saying, well, you stop doing this bullshit of trying to do maths all the time. Because
I think the idea that the fact that this could be something people get on board and say, look, we're friends with the UK. We want to make sure we're switching our clocks at the same time, so everyone, especially in a business or economic commerce sense,
it'll be
this
insane.
makes a lot of sense. Ideally, of course, they like to ditch daylight savings time completely, and they're just stupid anyways, because you actually aren't saving time or losing time. Time exists as an abstract concept, and ultimately, the clocks are just there. It's so we're not really.
So, like, how much time ahead of you are you? Ben, what's your time?
Who is this British
Well,
asshole?
I'm in GMT +8.
That must be very difficult adding 8 hours every time you look at the clock. It's like, oh, it's like
No, not really.
So you,
Because I just turn the clock to GMT +8 and
Yeah,
it
but that's
and it does
cheating.
it for me.
Yeah, but that's cheating, though. Why would you do that?
Perhaps that was the time when better judgment was needed.
But you don't need that, Ben. Why are you ruining your life? Why aren't you just like GMT? Why would you need to muck around with +8? We've invented the time. You might as well use it, Ben. Why fanning around? That's no wonder your country's fucked. What's wrong with you? What is wrong?
Well, because we just thought it was easier.
You lazy bastard.
We are GMT -7 now, basically.
-7. Just I mean, it's just like ridiculous.
Normally it's 8, but now it's 7. Basically, that's the deal.
That's ridiculous.
I was talking. So actually, earlier today, I was talking with someone who was in GMT -6, and then magically later in the day, they were GMT -5. It was crazy.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It is crazy.
It's just
because I had a few calls from people in the US today.
Really?
Yeah. Some people call up at the strangest hours. Like it was like 3 a.m. for her.
Right. No, but the problem, the computers or your phone or whatever.
So it's break. Not it just goes wherever it needs to be. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to? Do you have to pretend?
Pretend what?
That you're in like America or something? Do they give you like
No. No, half the people I call up say, "Oh, I love your accent, man."
You do that well, man.
I would hang up on them. You pandering bastards.
I assume Apple's going to pass me on that.
Horrible. So I just don't get why. What is it? I'm just trying to think of the. Oh yeah, Dirty Money. I watched that on Netflix this week.
Oh my!
That was another.
Dirty Money, actually.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm bringing that up, there was an episode about payday loans, episode 2, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
And they were trying to get around some shit by pretending to be part of Indian tribes. So and they all do it. So basically, it's a way. Basically, and this is one thing I learned, Ben. This makes sense. Now, because these foreign American twats, they never explain anything because they're just full on E numbers and, fat. So they don't actually explain, which is understandable. But what I learned, Benjamin, is...
Been learning.
Yeah. The reason why they go with the Indian tribe bullshit is because that they are exempt at a state level. They're not exempt to any criticism on a federal level. They're still under the federal, but majority of the time, people can only afford, or the local kind of authorities are state that want to stop the payday loans, as an example.
Yeah.
And it never progresses higher than to a federal level. So that's why they've been getting away with it so long. So it's a catch-22. So rightly or wrongly, that then makes people assume that it is actually a legal participant thing, Bob, in society, when really it's just like they haven't been able to get round to actually suing them properly. Is what I can get.
Right.
Okay. So the part of this is that because the guy that they actually followed is now in jail, I believe. But it was the go up to that point because he was associated with, I think, one in Oregon, Indian tribe in Oregon or whatever.
Right.
They would issue, as part of the email to all their call centers, which were somewhere else, that they the weather for that day, just in case in Oregon or wherever it was, just so people knew, because that some of them were based in Miami, I think it was, and some were based somewhere else. And like, well, we're all that kind of shit. So that's what I was wondering. Is like, does Apple like pretend that you're in a call center in Miami?
No, fuck no.
Well, they couldn't. I mean, the fact is, I guess you could tell, but Australian, you still could be in the U.S. until the accident, anyways.
But why would you though? People love that I'm Australian.
But they do. I mean, people enjoy it, and people like the Brit accent too. Anyways, it's fun. I mean,
it's fun. An accent
Yeah.
is fun.
Well, it's different. It's different. That's the point.
You
know?
had it. All
I
your
don't
ancestors.
know. Don't like it.
Your ancestors had it. They just fucked themselves over. They could all have had it before. Your
Well, no,
hoity-
but
your
Who is this British asshole?
Exactly.
His
so
name's
that's
Ben.
the point. The point is they were British assholes at the time, anyways. So
No, they
we have
weren't.
our own
Rather
assholes,
cozy and
but now we have
sad
now we have our worst assholes nowadays. The globalists that are running shit to the ground.
Exactly.
anyways,
It's
so
your
whatever.
own fault that you've got to this scenario. It's your own fault.
I know. Don't get me wrong. I think there's a whole entire thing about 100 years ago that got screwed
Ha
up.
ha ha! It
anyways.
is your fault.
There
Your
was a cosmic shit rift in this fate time continuum, anyways, and we screwed up and went down the wrong timeline. So
Yeah, that what he said. That was fine.
That's very interesting.
it is very interesting. And
So-
Ginger Steve.
Yeah, whatever. So basically,
The point is, Lee was
Why do you
correct.
post? So Tori, why Ginger Steve? What's the point of that here?
oh, now we've got to wait 20 hours for him. To
At this time, I
know.
would like to thank everyone for the cards and
Oh,
flowers
God.
and letters of support. Your overwhelming generosity empowers me through these difficult days. Your continued support, thoughts, and prayers are as the very wind underneath my wings,
Fucking hell.
imploring me to soar higher and higher through the
You
stratosphere.
don't bash on about it, do you? Fucking hell, guys. Jeez.
Thanks for listening.
No, please
Yes.
just stop now. So basically,
Get the spider.
I don't
Get the
understand.
spider.
Shut up about his shitty fucking. It's a
In the fair.
404 error. File not found.
Well,
So,
not found.
I don't understand about this whole Oscars.
Answer the
thing.
question.
I don't understand why they bash on about. Why don't they just cancel the Oscars? Why do
Because they
why do-
need
Answer the question.
I don't think I've
They-
ever
they-
seen
they-
them actually.
Because
That makes most of people.
Because they need a fake award show so they can pat themselves on the back for doing this. It's just nonsense.
But they're
I agree. They
shit.
should cancel it,
Everything
but-
is
but-
shit.
of
I don't
course.
understand why
Well,
they
no, Lee, the
they
reason
do
why-
it. Ben, I'm talking to Ben. Hold on, Ben. I'm talking to Ben. So, Ben, I don't know why they do it.
All right.
They had the lowest ratings ever.
Yes.
No one
You know
gives a
why
shit.
they got lowest rating ever?
Yes, we all know. But I mean, like, it's just like they're
Political
all
crap. That's
no
why.
one-
If they just
Hold
look,
on. So
if they
hold
just-
on.
if
Hold
they
on.
just
We've all
stuck-
said.
hold on.
I've just said. We all know, and now you're explaining it. It's like we all know why, but it's just
Okay.
like it doesn't make any sense to me, Ben. Why don't they just like stop with the Oscars? Because no one gives a shit.
But they do it for them. They don't do it for us.
Yeah,
right?
but no one gives a shit.
Thank you.
So why waste valuable broadcasting time to put it on?
Is it that valuable though?
Well, it,
No,
you know,
it's
it's
not.
a finite
I mean,
amount of time.
does anyone really watch it?
Nope.
I don't know. But
Can
this-
I
I mean,
finish my story, please?
No. So basically, I just don't understand that if it's a valuable time to broadcast. Big voice Jay's here, by the way.
Hi, Big Boy Jay.
Hello, dear.
But of course.
Of course. And I'm just wondering
Who is
why.
this wonker?
I don't know. He's a twat. But I mean, like, basically, the scenario is I don't understand why they broadcast it now because no one gives a fuck.
Ain't
true.
nobody got time for that.
Exactly, Jay. Why do they still broadcast the Oscars? No one cares.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Oscars has been produced, if I'm not mistaken, by the same guy. I think Ehrlich, want to say?
Is his name not
It-
Oscar?
No,
Oh, Ben.
afraid not.
Ah,
That's the name
And
of the
another
twatty
myth
That
statue.
sucks.
The dust.
The name of the
Ah.
statue. Jeez.
But the same people have been in charge of the
Mm.
Oscars pretty much since the Oscars started. And they haven't made an attempt to reach out to the youth. And what with the hashtag Oscars so white and all this and that, and there just don't seem to be as trend forward as award shows tend to.
Is that it, or is it because it's shit? And they're like,
I'm not saying it's not.
it
You
just seems-
just gave me my reach around.
I thought so. So basically,
Yeah.
I just, for me, I'm just trying to work out how people are so ignorant at the moment in the Hollywood area, particularly. It's like there is a reason why there is a toupee in the White House, right? There is a reason why, Ben. You know, the people, the
Yeah.
pendulum has swung to the other side, and yet you're still fucking interested in going more left than normal. It just seems very odd to me that
Well, they have to. Lee, you
It
do
does- they
understand
don't
it's all
have
part of the
to.
larger.
no.
Lee, you
If
do-
they wanted to
no.
actually make money out of this, then they would.
They're not
like,
trying. They don't care. You know, like this is the problem. You understand the people when you think about people on the left here. I mean, you can see them. Most of them on the left. Ideology trumps economics. It does for a fact because
then-
they
so
didn't
then-
care.
But then why?
If they-
but
if
that's
they-
the
if they
thing,
cared
though.
about economics.
I'm
Look,
not.
if
I'm
you
not
cared
talking
about
about the show.
economics,
They can do the fucking
Lee,
show. No, hold
Lee,
on. They can do the
Lee.
show. I'm talking about the broadcaster, whoever it fucking was, NBC or ABC or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
ABC.
So
ABC.
why waste your time with something that is not relevant? That's the problem. That's the question that I've got. It's ABC. Why broadcast it when no one wants to watch?
Well, that's one of those things that you can call a tentpole event that you can build a day around it. And true to form, other broadcasters go into reruns that day to kind of funnel everybody towards the Oscars, and it still didn't work.
What a bunch of lumbering, stumbling, slap-happy dipshit idiots, clamoring for attention.
Yeah.
True.
Brian, I wouldn't take that sitting down.
No, I wouldn't.
It's a bastard. But I mean, like, that's the bit that I can't quite understand. It's just the business of it. It's got nothing to do with them sitting in the fucking Kodak theater or whatever or not. It's got nothing to do with like the amount of dresses and all that bullshit. It's just the fact
By
that.
the way, can someone check and see how Ryan Seacrest is doing? You
Oh.
okay?
For what now? What's he done?
Answer the question.
What's wrong with
Well,
that? What?
Well, you didn't see the brutal
No.
pre-show. Apparently, Mr. Seacrest had gotten into some sort of kerfuffle. Hashtag Me Too thingy. Yeah. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently he's got.
Let him finish the
Being-
story. Hold on,
the
Brian.
power
Hold on,
players.
Brian.
The power players who represent the big A-list people that would be there
Ah,
were instructed to go nowhere near Mr. Seacrest.
really?
Mm.
So how long was he
Jeez.
on air then?
Oh God, I think it was a 4 hours. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a 4 hour show because I didn't watch it. I just heard about it the next day. But it was on E. It was the big awards red carpet pre-show. It's a tradition. It's what they do every
Yeah.
year. And he's got Seacrest and Juliana Rancic. Juliana's at one of the pools at the hotel. I don't know what she's doing there. They're commentating on people's dresses and things like that. And Ryan would be handling the big A-list people. A few trickled there, but not the deluge of star power or people just trying to get in front of a camera and a hot mic.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on for a second. I stupidly looked into the chat room. I'm so fucking sorry. It's just dawned on me. I've realised that we're not playing. Where the fuck is it? I don't even know where it is. I can't even read. There we are. Right, we're not even playing the fucking jingle. Hold on.
I'm a celebrity, look at me. Everybody wants to be celebrity trap. Celebrity trap.
There we go. I feel so much better now. Thank you. Right.
That's better. That's
God, dust this fucker off. One job. I'm so sorry. But I mean, like, go on. Why? I just don't understand the whole concept of it. Where is the business model in it when no one's watching?
The business model has been to treat celebrities like our version of your royalty. I know y'all don't.
Yes.
I know
Yes,
you
that's
don't
true.
care about the royalty, but there are some people who still do. And they like to follow them. They like to see what they're doing. Oh, they're just like us. He just had a papaya.
That's what Twitter's for. Fuck off my screen. It doesn't.
Not anymore.
Yeah. It's just odd.
Yeah, but the big thing is that it is a celebration of all the movies.
But it's not now.
which people
That's the
aren't
thing.
Watching those anymore.
It's not a celebration of movies because it's only based on like trans community at the moment.
The problem is this, that Hollywood is, of course, they've gone completely SJW crazy, of course, and globalist, ratings of
hold
different
on.
groups.
Who's that? Bruce Jenner is planning to go back.
Caitlyn. What?
No, going back. Yeah.
Well, the
Becoming
E
man.
show's over, so why not?
I don't.
Again,
well,
on E, and I think that was a Secrets production, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no. But I mean, like, yeah, it's the Bruce Jenner. Let me have a look. Bruce Jenner. So the flip flop trans back to man. No,
Well, he's always been a man, basically. But you mean stop pretending he's.
Yeah, he just
delusion,
put on
basically.
the dress and the wig. He never did
Right.
the actual plumbing job.
Well, you can't. Even if you do, you do understand. Even in a plumbing job, the chromosomes don't change.
yeah.
The fact is, we are a sexually dimorphic species. There's men and women. That's the way it is. There's two. We have both
several
sides.
people
That's
that are
it.
going through that.
They're mentally they have mental issues.
The
and
gender,
bodies-
whatchamacallit. They're
yes.
taking the medicines and the hormones.
Yes, they have body dysmorphia. I feel bad for them. They have body dysmorphia, which is sad.
It is.
They've been conned into believing into certain things, and society has gotten so sick that it's willing to entertain their delusions, not try to help them through their problems. And because the other side, the problem is when they do these things, highly likelihood higher than any for the suicide risk goes way up anyways.
But that's the
and that's
the
really a
thing.
problem.
We've always
So-
said that on the show. But I mean,
So,
the point
if
is,
if you actually do care about the people that are
Thanks
like
for
that,
listening.
yeah,
it's if you do care about them, in essence, the best thing to do is actually get them help and not, to just feed into their
Exactly.
delusions, anyways. So-
exactly.
And
but
the
I mean,
fact that they're
The
doing
point
this with
is,
children
Lee was
as
one
correct.
at a time. One
Yeah,
at a
of course,
time. Hold
which
on.
is
Hold on.
part of
Hold
the- which is
hold.
part of the-
Brian, shut up. Couldn't hear you, Jay, because
Yes, Jay.
Tory Hawkin is a noisy motherfucker today. What? That one's been busy.
I was just saying that the fact that they're doing they're extending this courtesy, quote unquote, to children as well in teens. The kid wakes up one day and says, "Mom, Dad, I want to be X," and
Yep.
they have to go along with it.
I just
Yeah.
like the idea.
When we were
What
growing
you have
up,
to understand,
kids wanted to be
Lee-
dump trucks.
Lee, unfortunately, what the part you have to understand is all these things in it. And look,
I don't have
well,
to understand anything. I don't
No,
have to
well,
understand
fine, you don't have to
fucking
understand
exactly.
anything.
Stop telling me I
How-
have to fucking understand. I don't. No,
Okay.
I know.
What I'm
it's very
saying-
simple.
what I'm
I'm
saying
going
is
to
this-
need you to get down from that table
Oh,
to
I'm gonna
continue this
fucking-
conversation.
He keeps telling me to
Look,
fucking
I
understand. I
told
don't
you
want to
get
understand.
off the table.
No,
My goodness.
I like tap dancing. What?
Lee.
What?
Okay, so you understand this thing called an Overton window, which basically means what's publicly acceptable within polite society, in essence. And it's all about a move to shift things to more Marxist, totalitarian controlled left wing.
Yeah, but that's not.
agenda, right?
Yeah.
No,
That,
so
that,
which-
that-
which
we can
started
talk about
with the
that.
gay- which
No, no.
started with, you start with giving women rights. It goes down to having
Oh,
gays being
no.
more accepted, being normal.
You missed the
basically start
blacks.
having. No, well, the blacks potentially part of the part of those.
It's the
seriously
woman,
part
the
of deal,
black.
too.
It was
Yes,
women,
yes,
blacks,
yeah, yeah.
gays, trans.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
like,
yes, and and the gays, the trans, and then eventually it's going to be pedophilia. Pedophilia is right up next,
Oh,
anyways.
yeah, we all
And
know
then
that.
after that, we got bestiality someplace right behind the game there, basically.
Oh, no.
And then-
push
and
it
then-
too far.
then-
Can
then
we
it'd be
go
complete.
one weekend without somebody talking about bestiality? in
How
here?
well, we've all,
What
I've tried
it's
to.
come- look,
Oh,
comes my
won't
point.
someone please think of the children?
I was just
Well,
trying
they
to.
don't. That's the point. They basically they do think of the children, as a matter of fact, in very bad ways at the highest levels of our global society, anyways.
Anyway,
you
the
know?
point is this,
And not
right?
the
So
best way.
basically, what they try to do is that it's for the first time they're just pandering to the parents. They're not fuck all to do with the kids. And basically, for the first time, really, it's like, oh shit, we're raising a gay son or whatever it may, a
Yeah.
butch leather, and then look at that fucking dyke, fat bitch. I mean, but generally, that's the whole. But now it's not. You're raising a straight son and daughter, but the body's wrong. That's the change. That's where everyone's like pumping these fuckers with pills. It's like because it's like, oh, it's not our fault.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
Exactly. So, but that's my thoughts, Jay. We all thoughts,
Hey, I think it's akin to the rise of helicopter parents because back in the day, you could say that whenever you get called to the school, the first question out of the parent's mouth is, "What did my kid do?"
Yeah.
Today, it's, "What did you do to my kid?"
Right.
I don't know. I don't spend that much time hanging around with school children, Jay. But thanks for that insight. That's should we report him, Ben? He's hanging around like he seems to know a lot about the school situation. It's
Answer the question.
Ben, you need to push the fucking button to talk.
Answer the
What?
question.
Hi, Ben.
Answer
Wake
the
up.
Hello.
Answer
Was
the
Ben here
question.
today? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what
Thanks
was the
for
question?
listening.
The question. Thanks for listening, you twat. Basically, Jay was saying that it's like, oh, the parents. It's the parents' fault. Blah blah blah. When they go to school, used to be like, what have my kid done? And now it's like, what have you done to my kid? You know, it's protectorism. It's like the helicopter, the helicopter parenting, and all that kind of shit.
Kind of weird, Mary Berry crap are you on today?
Perhaps that was the time when better judgment was needed.
Maybe. And my point is like, should we be worried that Jane seems to know a lot about school children and their schooling to have this insight?
Answer the question.
I don't think we need to be worried about Jay.
No.
Right?
Nah.
Why not? He's right.
He's a good guy.
I don't know. Don't like it.
Oh, bringing news, yes.
Bringing important news, and I wanted to get Brian's opinion on it.
Oh,
and
really?
You might just have to, Lee, you might have to take the rest of the show off.
Great, I've got a migraine.
America, fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear what happened in our fair city last week?
Which fair city?
My fair city, Nashville.
Nashville, no. What happened in Nashville?
Okay.
Oh, good Lord, you need to see this.
Oh.
Our progressive city and our first female mayor just resigned over theft charges.
Yeah,
all while she was having an affair with her bodyguard. So the ladies can do it too. Your thoughts?
Exactly. No, I'm just saying this is typical political power. You know, people that get into these power positions, just like we're seeing with the teachers situation, right? You know, Big Boy Shay, right? How many of these women that are, you know, there's people get power positions. People get power positions, right? You know, and not everyone's going to be moral and righteous in their power position, right? You know, be cops, teachers, you go down the list, right? Politicians, all of it, right? And
just like a woman, not able to balance a checkbook or keep her hands off the sausage.
Exactly. The problem comes down to is obviously they're gonna for her, and the unfortunate situation here is most likely because she's female, she's going to lighter sentence and way more lenient treatment by the public just because she's female. Because built in within males is to protect females, otherwise we would kill them off a long time ago. Because basically, in general, females are a liability to most men, not a asset in essence for them.
What a cozy and smug cunt.
So,
but good news, it's a developing story this morning, allegedly. But the God will forgive me is the quote from her. But Nashville doesn't have to.
I'm glad she knows that anyways.
That's lovely. That's very informed of her. That's very nice of her. It's almost favoritism. How does she know? Maybe God fucking hates her. She's ginger. Well.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
More of a strawberry blonde.
Ginger. So basically,
good news, everyone.
And more.
I can't be mad at her. Look at that smile on her face. Even though she's going through all of this, in every shot she's smiling.
Right. Well, again, that's fine. She's going to smile. She's probably very good at that, being a politician, right? Get trained to these things, right? Ex-politician, but seriously, I mean, how many politicians do you see that go around with a scowl on their face? Usually not many. Maybe some on the Democratic Party, but they're females and they're unattractive, so people don't look at their faces.
Well, she is a Democrat.
Yeah, right? Fucked you up. Right. So basically, did you vote for her, Jay? Did you is she something that you would have
No, but I had no ill will towards her or anybody else. I mean, it's just that, we were, the city being, broadcast around the world as a progressive mecca. Being Democratic run and still no state income tax, which is still cool. The standard of living here is great. And we got a lady mayor. Oh, crap. This what happened?
What else can that mouth do?
Wow. Wow.
There was talk of a telephone with compromising pictures of the nude variety.
Oh. Really?
As long as she would not give
My
up the
nipples
password.
are hard just thinking about it.
Where was the receiver? Huh.
Her bodyguard. They already took his phone.
And
there were deleted text and photos. Kind of looked like her. She said, "No, that didn't." Those were taken without my knowledge. Those were taken without your pants. You know that.
Guarding that body with his dick.
Beautiful. Well, surely he's doing a job.
Yeah, someone's got to do it, right?
Exactly. You know, surely.
Good on you. Good on you.
He got in trouble for overtime. We're talking about $45,000 worth of overtime.
Exactly. He has to pay that back. Why does he have to pay that back for? He was protecting her body. Well, he was on top of her body. Well, how much more protection can he fucking give?
There's a bomb.
I mean,
no, it's more of a he wasn't on the clock when he was.
No, she was.
All right.
Kevin Costner 3000. Cue the Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just an observation. Well, anything.
More of a time management issue, if you will.
I don't see what the problem is. What's the problem?
He took her to yoga class.
Yeah, he's doing his job. Bodyguarding her to the yoga.
Accompanied her to Greece.
Bodyguarding to Greece. Why the fuck should he go to Greece for?
I don't know why she was.
You just gave me my reach around.
I don't know. That's crazy bullshit. Anyway, so that's exciting stuff going on in Jay's world. That's
Kevin Costner 3000. Cue the Whitney Houston.
Yeah. I also, this is weird. I also watched
Guarding that body with his dick.
The story of two Corys or something.
Okay.
Two Tories. That sounds like too many Tories.
I tell you what, one's too many today.
Tory, I wouldn't take that sitting down.
Fucking hell. I
don't know. Don't like it.
It just resonates so badly in my head, that fucking voice today. It's just horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
that was suck. You said you wanted more of it.
Yeah, not with a migraine going.
Who is this wanker?
Oh, that's better. Thank fuck for
that. That's very interesting.
Sometimes, you're sounding more butch, Tori, today. This is so much better. Yeah. Why weren't you like this before?
I don't know. Don't like it.
Oh. But I was.
That's why Lee pays me the big bucks.
Oh dear.
You sound like you're crying. Sorry.
Lee's a mean boss.
That's what they do. That's how they fuck you.
They're fine. It's fine. No. It's absolutely fine, Tori.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Tori Hunter.
Hashtag Tori 2.
So Fargoth, you get the spell tone figured out?
Tori Forget.
No, I haven't found the right
America.
one.
Fuck okay. Yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a made for Lifetime. I didn't know we had Lifetime in the UK. I'm
what
like,
are you doing with Lifetime over there?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
But
I fucking loved it. It's like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, it's so fucked up. It's like weird because it's got the worst Michael Jackson impersonator in it, like possibly ever. Fucking hilarious. But it's a good gives you a good understanding, a good basis of what the fuck happened. The wigs are amazing.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Like truly awesome. It's like they were put on by people who don't necessarily have the power of sight. They were lovely. The Michael Jackson impersonator is fucked up and crazy. The point where it doesn't even look like Michael Jackson, to the point where it's like, that it wasn't until someone referred to him as Michael Jackson. It's like, that's supposed to be Michael Jackson? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on? Just for entertainment value, I'll go watch it. Admittedly, it's about like teenage boys being molested, but there are some comical highlights.
Not good.
Of course that bit's not good. But I mean, like, just generally speaking, it's just like there are some comical moments. Jay, there are some moments of reprise where you can, where you can like chuckle. So, that's Michael Jackson. There goes our fucking credibility. Thanks, man. Now that just ruins everything. Great. Cheers, mate. It wasn't even fucking Michael Jackson. You couldn't even get the Anyway.
He's helping you out. We're trying to avoid it.
Oh, he's helping me out with the copyright strike.
You don't want Twitch coming at your door going, "Oi, quit doing that."
No.
Twitch has never bothered me. You know, I don't have enough viewers. I think.
Exactly. You're not important.
Give it time.
But
it's true. It's true. I've been getting on average around 2 now.
Stuff to do.
We're average around 2 or 3 now, so it's pretty good because it's up from like before when it was 0.
Ooh.
Because I'm watching now. See.
Oh,
yeah,
lucky you.
Which helps, I'm sure, right?
If I can maintain like 2 or 3, I think for a month, they enable some extra features for my accounts. That'll be cool.
Well, I'll make sure I watch on the Apple TV on my laptop. 2 or 3 that
nice,
nice,
sweet.
Yeah.
Then I can. At the moment, I've had to limit the bit rate because too many people are having issues watching my stream.
They're rushing.
If I limit my bit rate to, I know you've got a good internet connection. Yeah, so I limit my bit rate to 2,500 megabits because if I broadcast at 6,000 like I would like to, most people's internet connection just can't handle it. But if I get extra features from Twitch, then Twitch can transcode it for me down to a lower bit rate for them. Yeah, so then people can watch on higher bit rates, but then people on lower bad internet connection can transcode it down, which is what I used to do on my old internet connection.
Right.
Just transcode Twitch down. Yeah.
Because I mean, you're using OBS right now or something like that. Is that the deal or what?
I am. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's really quite.
Well, it was really interesting to me.
It was really interesting to me as well. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you can Skype after the show, gents. So fuck off.
Oh, you asked about my Twitch stream.
No one did.
Cool story.
Yeah,
bro.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See the problem? This is the problem there, Ben.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Exactly. It was like all of a sudden. I appreciate that you're like really excited and possibly now struggling with a semi about it. That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. There's a cushion for that. But the point is, Jay, have you got the cushion?
The point is, Lee was correct.
Yeah. Plus, it was like no one
was correct.
He'll get a big head.
I'm European. It's too late, mate. Anyway, got what?
You just gave me my reach around.
Oh, not again. Oh dear. But yeah, no worry. We're finishing in like 3 minutes. It's fine. It's
exactly. I figure as much.
Can I finish my story, please?
No.
Okay.
What story?
Oh, don't encourage him. Please don't.
Okay, then we'll want to.
No, really, please don't.
Answer the question.
There was none. There was no question. Shut the fuck up.
We should talk more about Ben and his stream, anyways. His OBS and settings and everything.
Why?
I don't know.
It
like
it. Pretty boring.
Are people that suicidal? Why would people need?
Sounds boring.
This is good. So, what level do you need to get to before you actually start getting money out of this fucking shit in Twitch?
I'd probably need to start getting like 50 or so people watching me.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
What?
Be sure to enter in code BANG for 10% off at point of purchase.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay.
Exactly. Yeah.
What was that? Jay?
Exactly.
I think in order to get affiliate status, you have to have streamed consistently, and since I do subscribe to you, I've noticed you do go online during the week.
Yeah, I'm.
Stream time up.
I think I'm streaming like at least 4 or 5 days a week now.
Right, I know it's fun.
Also,
you get the morning, and it's like he's on, and like this is fun.
Yeah.
I'm
on
it down.
after work essentially.
Lovely. So how many people are we gonna?
I don't know how many I've got.
So
right
is
now.
it 50?
I'm sure it's
people or 50. Watch hours.
I'm pretty sure it's actually 50 people that are like watching you on a consistent basis.
Wow.
Okay, it's like live watching, not necessarily subscribe.
Yeah.
And how?
Yeah, exactly.
How many are up to at the moment?
I like 3. Yeah.
2 of which is me.
I thought. Yeah.
Let me.
How is 2 of them you?
I don't know. I've got at least 2 or 3 that come in set sort of semi-regularly from like the like TF2 community and stuff that
Oh yeah.
because I play with them every now and then.
Right.
So I'm just trying to do the
then,
maths here. Just
Yeah, so it's not many at the moment, but
yeah, I was about to say
I think I'll
you're a bit low.
I think I'll gather a bigger audience soon.
Oh,
so some from your quick light team or something like that, or what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good for you.
in other news, before we fuck off, we're on Facebook. Things have changed a little bit recently. Facebook,
Yes.
just for the fun of it. This is just like for decades now. It feels like that we've been DB podcast because of an embarrassment story that Tony the Batty Boy Tony fucked up, and it's all his fault. So we're finally, as of today, at Dirty Boxers on there as well. So it somehow should all link up, and it'd be lovely. Exactly. You're welcome.
That's the sound of it linking up.
Are you closer to actually like changing that soon?
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done.
This was exactly. Thanks for listening, man. I was just literally just like, oh, and by the way, that was me, like, just so people.
He was concentrating on his game, anyways. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, Bernard. I was just like, how do I put
harder.
It's just like everything today is just not nice. I'm not having a good day. I know. I can't. They won't allow me to pay via PayPal because PayPal's down. They won't allow me to do things. I have to listen to people like for no good reason. I've got a fucking migraine going on. And what a. Thankfully.
Oh, is there a reason why the main show page is down?
Yeah, they won't take my money. It's basically the situation. Over the years there have been many issues of reasons why our website is down, and I admit that. My favourite one right now is that they refuse to take my money. I think that's a unique situation.
Ew, it's got cooties, get away.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, there have been times where we're like, oops, that's our fault. That's fair.
Site has stepped out for a bit. I like that. That's fine.
It's absolutely fine. But the problem is,
have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes. I've just decided to log in very quickly now just to double check, and it's like, no, we're refusing to use your PayPal account even though it's PayPal. So I'm assuming it's PayPal's end, not them, but because we've always used PayPal just to fuck them over. So I'm logging into PayPal. It's a bit exciting stuff.
That sounds very, very interesting, Lee.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please provide more information that we might absorb.
Exactly. Anyway, see you all next week. Hopefully I'll feel better. Have a good one. Take care. Look after yourselves. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. On air, online, on demand, on the move. DirtyBoxers.net.
Good job, Pit Voice.
Dear. I just don't understand anymore what the fuck is going on. Right,
That's why Lee pays me the big bucks.
The small bucks.
Free shit. Of course he knew.
Yeah. Of course. I just can't work out why it's not going through the fucking thing. Hold on. So it makes no sense.
Did you get your credit card?
Try turning it off and on again?
One at a time, lads.
Did you get your credit card?
Who uses credit cards? This is directly from... I haven't got my wallet with me.
Oh.
I've checked everything. There's you can't give fucking money around here.
Performing first time setup of Warhammer. I'm jumping into Warhammer now.
Wow.
Oh, you...
Yeah.
How small is your cock? Seriously.
What? It just came out.
Oh, yeah. Put it away then, you dirty slag.
Time for Warhammer?
No, Warhammer did. I've been wanting to play this. It's been looking really good.
Oh, you and Ariane. Oh,
my download finished.
What a
Really?
bunch of wandering,
Yay!
stumbling, slap happy dipshit idiots. Clamoring for attention.
That sounds like him. Yeah. So,
Yeah, watch out. The new Twitch guidelines are in place, so be careful that you don't have some sort of malfunctions.
Wait, what's the new Twitch guidelines?
Yeah, big voice here. What's up?
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Okay.
Perhaps that was the time when you should have used better judgment.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
At this time I would like thank everyone for the cards and flowers and letters of support. Your overwhelming generosity empowers me through these difficult days. Your continued support, thoughts, and prayers are as the very wind, underneath my wings, imploring me to soar higher and higher, through the stratosphere. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome, Tori.
You're welcome, Tori.
Twitch is stepping up to the plate as far as
And there go my nipples again.
anti-harassment and hateful conduct.
Yes.
The conduct that Twitch deems to be hateful will result in an immediate and definite suspension.
Ah,
According,
dang.
yes. Sexual content is something that is prohibited on Twitch. Something
Well,
they're
good
calling
luck-
as
good-
lewds.
Good luck with that, I see, for Twitch, because they have all those booby streamers, right, running around. My understanding, anyways.
Now,
Girls
according
get
to
lots
their
Off your account, Ben.
According to their blog, attire and gaming streams, at-home streams, and profile channel imagery should be appropriate for the public. My question, have you seen the public? Hello?
I know. Tell me about it.
We will not tolerate using this policy
Gamma
as
settings.
our basis to harass streamers on or off Twitch, regardless of whether you think they're breaking the rule. So if Twitch thinks
A little higher on the gamma.
little side
Public
boob is
or
okay,
pubic?
that's fine.
Yeah.
Ben, you're a twat. There you go.
I know,
Aw.
Ben.
Is that breaking the rules?
Probably yes. I think that would
Yeah,
be
that's hate
the
speech.
harassment rules.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can't harass me like that, Lee.
Yeah.
I can.
Nah.
Just did. But
Nah.
but
Thanks for listening.
just did.
Yes.
Can't help some people. Right.
I know.
I just.
The
Panning
point
rule.
is,
Got
Lee
the
was
headset
correct.
on. Firm. Dynamic range.
What are you
Hi.
talking
There
about?
is no excuse for using that type of language.
No. Exactly. Stop it.
Yeah.
Low, medium, high. High. Okay.
Oh, fucking Hootsuite's not. What is right? PayPal's fucked up today.
That's
Yeah,
very
well,
interesting.
Seriously,
Don't-
PayPal is fucked up big time today. Because it's like,
Ha ha ha, it is your fault. Your fault.
Ha ha
Your
ha.
fault.
True.
so yeah, so that's now been sorted. But now I've, oh, fuck it, I can't be asked anymore. Anyway,
I know. I can't be asked either.
Hey, 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 hey.
What?
Smoke weed every day.
no. I'm trying to give up. I'm trying to be a good boy today.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, good
This
for
is a
you.
bunch of bullshit.
I know. We all know it's
It is.
bullshit, but I'm trying, at least. I'm trying. Anyway.
This
I'm,
is why we cannot have nice things.
I'm going
You know
back to
that.
bed. So thank you very much,
Okay,
everybody.
Good night.
Have fun,
Have
everybody.
fun, boys.
Take care.
Have fun.
No worries.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.